This is going to be a deeper, in-depth reading for love. So this is a love reading, if you want to stick around for it. I have so many decks out right now because I don't know exactly what the energy is going to, or which ones I'm going to be in. But I have Oracle and Tarot. This is weird being at this angle. I'm like not sure where to look here. But I wanted to go on a deeper journey with you without it being shorter on my other platform. So first we're going to start off with what the collective is feeling right now. And energy, you're feeling love. That was the energy when I first got into my meditation room here. And there's fear though too. Yeah. Of just love, of just feeling love and wanting to connect with that deeper. And that is the call here. That is the message tonight. With the light and the dark within you. Wanting to open yourself up, wanting to feel more, but there's this sense of fear, of anxiety and shame, of the decisions that you've made in love. We have acceptance and slow down. Look at the little kitties. I got 3 cats in here right now. Acceptance and slow down. But there's like this shame to the decisions, things that you make in love, and feeling like you're not going to be accepted by others for doing the things that, or asking the things that you want in love, or like thinking that you're dreaming too big in love, desiring too much, worry. And my throat is like starting to like hurt here. Yeah, you're needing to really start nurturing yourself and showing yourself the kind of love that you desire by loving yourself that way. The way that you talk to yourself, the way that you look at yourself, the way that you talk to yourself in the mirror. That inner voice needs to be filled with love and kindness. And when you do have those moments of anxiety come up and those emotions come up and those old stories that you tell yourself 222 on the timer, allow yourself to feel it, but then nurture yourself through it. Allow your higher self to come in and tend to that inner child within you. We have resentment and jealousy. There may be when you see people, like when you see people have the love that you desire, although it's rare, you feel the sense of jealousy and anger and resentment toward the universe for, if they have it, why can't I have it? What do I need to continue doing? What do I need to do more of? What do I need to do to have this? Again, it's just acceptance of where you are, who you are, the love that you desire, and the love you've had so far. Lead into this happiness and gratitude. Be grateful for the love that you've had. Oh, and the line that came through earlier. Hold on, I wrote it down. Sorry, this lighting's like messing with me. Oh, Right on Time by Brandi Carlile. It wasn't right, but it was right on time. It is exactly what was needed then. I don't take it back. It's what I had to do. It's not too late. It's not too late to go for what it is that's right for you in this moment. It's never too late because the moment is always now. The moment that you can decide to do what's right for you is now. It's here. You're never missing it. Okay, so let's get some more clarifying. We're gonna do the cosmic insights. I feel like I'm gonna get into, we have yes on the bottom of the deck, luck is on your side. Like I feel I'm gonna get into all of these decks over here, but we'll see. I just want to sit in this energy, so this is definitely going to be a longer one. I see you being 30 minutes, which is like a 3-part video on TikTok. Pets and intuition. So you're getting a lot of signs from spirit, from your spirit animals, and he's like my little Romeo. He's Thomas, his name's Thomas O'Malley though, and he is just big and sweet and whatever. So, and I have Pharaoh in here who's also very sweet and loving. They're the male energy from them when I'm doing these readings is always in tune. Okay, We're just missing Derpy. He, ooh, okay. Anyways. He was on some of my videos before, and he passed away recently, and I'm like, he was like the biggest baby of all of them. He was like super special and super sweet to all of us. But anyways, animals, you might be thinking about getting a pet too, or having one and just connecting more with them, or with these animal guides. Not gonna be playful and cause a ruckus. Hey, Thomas, stop. Come here. Come here, Thomas. Let me keep you out of trouble. He's just purring. Okay. Pregnancy and love spell. So you may be expecting, you may be desiring, and this could be too that you're just like birthing something new. You're birthing this love, this timeline in love. And someone's coming in. You've been bewitched. Luck is on your side. Expect to hear from them soon. It's the they'll be back card and moving on and watching you, and Mercury retrograde coming up. Okay, gosh, too much. We're gonna tap more into this here. I'm gonna set these aside here. I'm gonna have to put these cats outside because now they're too much. They're distracting me. Okay. Okay, with the they'll be back, move on, and spy. You also have somebody that you left in the past that is telling you to move on from this, that you're needing to cut off, to end, to... Okay, the lighting is here is making my eyes look so red. And they're watching you. They've got their eye on you. So we're going to dig a bit deeper into that. What is this? Oh, this is my new deck, Blocked and Blessed. So it feels fitting to reach into this energy a little bit. Let's tap into what this past energy is for the collective. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. What is this? Give me a card here. Thank you. Signs everywhere, volume still on mute. So this is some spirits typing, but you're not listening. Guidance, awareness, and intuition. And that was the first thing here, intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. And with pets coming out with that, it's like if you have a pet and this person comes over, listen to your pet's behavior and watch your pet's behavior when they're interacting and around that person, because they're gonna be the one to like tell you if they have good energy or not. But there are signs everywhere around you about this need to move on, this spy energy, but you're like you still have this attachment to them. Tell me more about this attachment. Post breakup equals main character arc. Glow up is the best revenge. Confidence, transformation, and comeback. Like, it's time for you to have your glow up. It's time for you to be bewitched by yourself. And that's your best revenge. Stop worrying about them and what they're doing and when they're going to get their karma, their karmic justice. And it's surrendering to the universe, serving karma and not you. You're not the one meant to serve their karma. You're meant to cut off your energy from them. Accountability. Crystals can't replace common sense. You can't vibe your way out of accountability. With he owes you nothing but silence. Closure isn't coming in a text. Acceptance, self-reliance, reality. So if they try to message you and they're trying to come back, like, you need to not respond or block them, right? Blocked and blessed. And I'm looking at this deck too. What's blocking you? A lot of like, just block this energy from access to you. I'm seeing for some of you, if you're like, I'm here like, I can't do it because whatever. If there's kids involved, for you that have kids involved and say that you can't cut off contact, then you need to, boundaries need to be set in place with that. There's apps to allow, like, to communicate strictly through those and not through text or whatever. There's things that need to be put in place, and you stepping up into that Queen of Swords energy and making sure a plan or some sort of agreement is in place for the children. Again, confirmation, you're the main character. Post-breakup, that main character arc. No one's coming to steal your spotlight, hun. You're the main character. Start acting like it. Confidence, empowerment, spotlight again. So there's a lot of like eyes about to, like a lot of people watching you that will be watching you, and you may have this desire to be this like inspiration to other people. You've got a lot to say, and this is your come up. Healing doesn't need a hashtag though. So whatever, like with your pain isn't content. And then we have don't trust the chaos, because it's like the part of you that's trying to heal needs space to heal right now. Now is not the moment to be creating content about this. You're needing to like focus on your healing. But that day will come where you're going to want to share your story and make a difference. But we have stop trying to heal in the same place that broke you. So stop going back to the past. Stop looking at the past in any way. Stop investing any time into that past. Use, you know, this isn't, again, if there's kids involved, like, oh, I'm seeing a pet involved. To use your wisdom there wisely, okay? Then we have you don't need a sign, you need a nap. So like you are so exhausted, so overworked. We have stop here. Stop trying to explain something to someone who's not willing to listen, who's not willing to hear or see what's going on. Well, I'm sure they see it, but they're just not wanting to do anything about it. That wasn't intuition, that was anxiety in a cape, okay? Stop cosplaying fear as guidance. Not everyone has a lesson. Some people are just dumb. Stop giving idiots spiritual credit. You don't need to worry about their glow up or what you think looks like a glow up or what they're doing. Just focusing on you. That's what you got to be doing right now. Okay, we're going to go to this one since I was looking at this one then. What's blocking you? Okay, what else is blocking you? What's keeping you in this connection? Let's dive a little bit deeper here. Assume 12:21 on the timer. Assuming it's not children or aside from children or again, whatever. Take it how it resonates for you. Apply it to your situation where it's applicable, if it's applicable. All right? You're being guarded. You're lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Yeah, don't be too closed off to connections and love. Don't be like completely shut off to any sort of connection because you feel like you've been harmed too much in the past anytime you've opened up. You can open up your heart a little bit here. Trusting yourself and your intuition to be able to see the red flags and to not just see them, but to call them out or voice your emotions and your boundaries in the moment. Okay, and yeah. This is such confirmation for a message that I just did, all my other ones from today. We have body shame, lone wolf, too risky, being needy. Where beauty is subjective. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And you may feel like you're not somebody's type. You may feel like you're needing to achieve something about your body before XYZ comes in. You may feel like you're like wondering if you're deserving of this, or if there's somebody out there for you, or if, you know, you're worthy of love. I'm here to say you are. I'm here to say you are worthy of love, and there is somebody that does see the beauty in you. You may feel like this is like not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. And then being needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. Such confirmation for what I said at the beginning. Okay. You may feel this like you're being needy and like that's afraid, this fear and love that you're feeling of opening up to other people. It's unnecessary. But it's okay. We can heal that. And we can move on from that. And I'm here to help give some guidance and support in this. And you're not the only person that feels that way about themselves. And that's not your fault. That's not 100% your fault. But it's time to take accountability for that and decide that It's not too late. Decide that it's time to love yourself. And if you have a desire to look and be a certain way for yourself, because that's what makes you happiest and that's when you feel the best, then do that. Love yourself enough to achieve that and to be that. And to do so in a way, ow, that's not aggressive and attacking on you, but that's calm and collected over here, okay? What else is the advice here for the collective? We're going to go into the shadow deck. My Divine Feminine, Hecate, I'm seeing the Morrigan. But it's like, even with deities and gods and goddesses and spirit guides that you may be working with, it's like the dark and the light of like Hecate, the Morrigan, Lilith, and then like Persephone and Aphrodite, like I'm seeing like pink and black, like really girly, but also dark, like black cat energy too. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, it's like having the confidence to be 16 on the time. The confidence in you to to be a work in progress and to be a forever change. The Star again, confirmation. I had this card come out last reading. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. It's time to, oh my gosh, I had it and then I lost it. To be who you are without fear of needing to hide who you are. To just shine. To explore. To have, to no longer run away from your fears and who you are. Look at the Page of Wands, 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands. From fantasizing and dreaming and going after those desires to having that feeling of joy and community and love and support, to making a plan to continue to hold that. Okay. So do things that are fun for you. Why is like the screen dark now? I don't like that. What's happening? Anyways, you can just listen. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This isn't something that it may feel like stress about having to be a certain way because you don't want to miss out on this offer. This gift coming in, the support, or fear that like the support's never going to come in. Four of Wands, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and 4 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You've been working on yourself, by yourself, for so long. It's been lonely. It's like that lone wolf energy. Where you've built a kingdom inside of you. And what that, like, you've built this kingdom. You've been building this kingdom. And it's like in a place that's so familiar but so outgrown. You've outgrown the things and people and places around you. And yet you're building this empire right in the middle of all of that. But you're using your discernment of who's allowed inside your kingdom. And if you want to relocate anytime, you can. You have the willpower to do so. You have the ability to do so. Oh my gosh, I should have said it anyways. But you don't want to do it alone. You don't want to do it alone. You're tired of having to defend yourself and defend like your dreams, to explain them. Like you're tired of defending the decisions you make. And that includes love. The King of Cups. And if you guys, you know, this is like emotionally intelligent, emotionally stable, supportive, confident in their expression, the things that they desire, the ability to support you, to hold you without being you want someone there beside you who's honest, not someone who is a false, like a false promise, a false sense of security. Someone who just follows your dreams without adding to them and combining their own dreams and dreaming together. The Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Fool, yeah. You're tired of having to start over and to communicate things and to have these false promises, this false sense of hope. And so it's like you've been wondering if this is even possible. Like that's where that doubt creeps in, because you have that jealousy when you see it in other people, and that resentment to the universe of people having the things that you desire, and you're like, damn it, why don't I have that yet? Why don't I have that? You're this bright shining star. You're this empress. You are deserving of a stable, abundant connection, counterpart, love. Wanting to put an end to the sense of overwhelming feeling of needing to pick and choose what it is that you have and want in a relationship, when you can have all of it. And that's that clarity that's coming in, is that you can have all of it. You're deserving of having all of it and not having to be blinded by the unknown of when the other shoe's going to drop, of when you're going to have to get to that point of like, okay, this is at a standstill. This is at an end. This needs to end. I have to walk away. You may be someone who is the one to kind of end connections a lot, to be more of the runner, so to say. Yeah. And it's not fun being the runner, because it's not for the fact of avoidance. It's the yearning for, longing for, going towards your dreams. And along the way, each connection, each relationship has been a lesson for you in love. It's been one brick in the kingdom of what you want, what you don't want, who you are. And that's been kind of hard. I'd say that's been hard for you to express in love. You feel like it's been so deceptive, of you welcome people into your heart, and then you're like, I don't want you in here anymore. It doesn't feel good anymore. I let you in, you didn't let me in. I tried, you didn't try. It's like this one-sided battle in love. I'm hearing it's a limp dick. It is like, there's nothing else there. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Strength card, and that's the message that came through with this. The Page of Cups and the Magician. Like, it's just like, you may be someone who has like a really sick, twisted sense of humor, but also like super funny, witty. Okay. Let's get a little bit into this love connection, the message from the masculine here. Hold on. Okay, we're going to go into the yin and yang deck here. Take a pee break and put the cats out. But we're going to dive deeper into this love connection here. This is like part 2 of the message. Okay. I want to come through with this connection in love, this counterpart. balance, karma. Again, trust that the scales are going to balance. For those that have hurt you in the past, that need their karma served, trust that's going to get to them. Trust that your karma, for all of the good that you've put out there, the scales will balance too. For every action, there is a consequence. Doesn't mean it has to be a bad consequence. So this love, this connection is going to be righting the scales for you in love. This is forming a solid structure. Decisions, and we have masculine. This is a solid foundation. And it's like you're going to be making decisions together. They're watching you here. Taking this leap of faith. Okay, this is giving that spy energy again of the masculine because I'm seeing toxicity here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Rejecting that energy, again, blocking that energy from you. Step away. Like, take this leap of faith regardless of the fact that they're watching you. Still continue to express yourself authentically, honestly, to stand in your truth. To not be bound by the patterns of the past, of times when you have bound yourself to another person's expectations or desires. Okay. Can we get some insight into third eye clarity? Thank you. But you're guarded here. Okay, so as I say, asking Spirit to get some guidance, some insight into this incoming love, to give you that sort of like inspiration in love. We may not get a lot of details, but you're going to get what you need right now, okay? The third eye, like getting clarity here. Your intuition, you have a lot, but you may be closed off to like the signs that you're hearing and telling yourself like excuses of like downplaying the desires and dreams that you have in love. Okay. And again, it's going back to like there's still ties from this past connection. Confirmation, like if you're still in the middle of a breakup, divorce, separation, whatever that is, splitting the deck to twin flame. Souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion. Like this is, you're not in union yet, or if, again, upon reunion, so it's giving like past life, or it could be a different connection from your past that you've been involved with. I'm not feeding delusions. This is not a toxic twin flame. This is not a karmic twin flame. Okay, this past energy is like wanting to come through a lot. Because we have the shudder. I want to awaken your memories of us, but it's too late. Will you grasp the depth of our bond or misunderstand my intentions? Even when the world seems against you, find strength in knowing your true self. Stay strong and know you're not alone. I realize how foolish I was to treat you as a mere distraction. Our connection deserved more respect, but I let myself and others treat it as insignificant. This past connection, they're going to come to their own realization, if they haven't already, of the fact that like you were the catch of a lifetime and they let you slip out of their life. They lost you. And it's like you've been trapped in the cycle of consumption and never being satisfied, shallow satisfaction from consumerism is short-lived. Monetary chains hold you back from true happiness. So you may be someone who is like a dopamine shopper or emotional shopper, where when you're feeling a certain way, you like go spend money on yourself just to get that little bit of like feeling something and having something, but then there's like guilt right after, like, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't need that. I didn't need to do that. But it's like you wanted to splurge and spoil yourself. But again, okay, we need this past connection is really putting a damper on this future love. And I want to try to wrap this up in the next 5 minutes. Healing family issues, and we have wedding. There could be a marriage, again, like a divorce. There could be like a big wound, an ancestor wound of staying in marriages that made them feel unhappy. 3003, that you are healing this generational wound. So I'm seeing like your ancestors, your feminine line, and this could be on both sides too, like your father's mother, of staying in connections, staying in marriages, staying in their marriage, their one marriage, like that very traditional, like you get married and you stay in it, and you're like a housewife and you have duties and you don't have a voice. It's getting like that, and you're breaking that. Okay, tell me more here. Take this one. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Let your friends help you. Keep an open mind. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you're definitely, divine timing is at work in your love life. This is worth the wait. This is worth waiting. You're going to find out that everything does happen for a reason. But there's a big connection to heal with love. Find a community. If you don't have friends right now, find a space where you can connect. Okay. Divine love. What do we have for the collective? What does the future outlook and love look like? Thank you, Spirit. We're cutting that connection from the past toxic relationship. I'm going to tap in for a second to the divine counterpart energy. And what does this look like? Coming out of nowhere, we have that Ace of Wands up right here. This is a stiffy. They got a stiffy for you. You make them very happy. You make them very happy. Okay. Thank you. Let's shift the energies to end with here. Like, have a happy ending. So like spicy, sassy energy. Okay. What else? What else? The High Priestess, and Four of Wands. You've never felt this love before. You may think like you know what it is that you desire, but like the confirmation reality of it is so much bigger, where you're gonna be able to ask for things without feeling guilty for asking for things, without worrying that you're gonna be abandoned for asking certain things or shamed for asking for certain things. 33 minutes exactly. There is that sense of like immaturity and funness and like silliness, where you're both gonna bring out the inner both your inner children are like playing together and having fun and being goofy, being silly, working together. Like you work really, really well together. We have the King of Cups coming out. Confirmation. The Knight of Cups. Okay, final message here because I really do need to wrap this up. Knight of Swords, wanting to come in quick. But they want to be very sweet on you. They want to help relieve this pain. I'm seeing like massages too. It's like my back's starting to hurt. They're wanting to like relieve this back pain or any aches and illnesses. Like they want to support you. They want to be there for you. They want to give you the world, or they want to change the scales of you having to be strong and having to defend yourself and pick yourself back up again. They want to be there to help pick you back up. King of Wands, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, and I see the Fool and the 10 of Pentacles. They're planning to give you all of this, to be this fresh start that you've needed, that you have needed and you've been waiting for. There's beauty in the delays though. Okay, I said we're going to use all decks. We're doing that. I got one more card I'm going to pull here. Final card for this love situation, please. Thank you. Okay. Laid to rest. Let go of lingering disputes and make peace together. Like let go of the past so that this can come in, because that's definitely a block to this energy into this connection. Sending so much love and light to you as I close this message out.